very good afternoon and welcome to Lunchtime News, come to you live and direct from the Newsfirst Centre here in Colombo. I'm Florine Rajendran and here's a look at your headlines. Common opposition candidate and supporting parties sign an MOU. A student killed after a bus topples in Bulatko, Pitia, Kegol. 43 others injured. 17 complaints received in relation to election-related violence. In those stories in detail now, common opposition candidate Maithripala Sirisena signed a memorandum of understanding this morning with the parties who have pledged to support him at the upcoming presidential elections. The signing was held at the Vihara Mahadevi Open Air Theatre in Colombo.
Religious observances were carried out in front of the statue of Lord Buddha in the Vihara Mahadevi Park. The event saw the participation of Venerable Maduluave Sobita Thero, former President Chandrika Bandaranayaka Kumaratunga, Maithripala Sirisena, Rajitha Sena Ratna and the leader of the Democratic Party Sarath Fonseca. The signing of the MOU took place after the group arrived at the open air theatre at the Vihara Mahadevi Park.
On to other headline-making news, the Election Secretariat has taken measures to set up centres to report election-related complaints at district level. The Election Secretariat noted that these centres will be set up covering all districts commencing today. It added that the Elections Commissioner had requested the Inspector General of Police to provide at least 10 police officers to ensure security. The Elections Commissioner had further requested the IGP to deploy a police team under the leadership of either an Assistant Superintendent of Police or a Chief Inspector of Police. Meanwhile, a school student was killed this morning when a bus toppled in Dampalgoda along the Kegol-Bulatko Pitia main road. Police said that 43 Police said that 43 others were injured in the accident and added that they are currently receiving treatment at the Kegol Udugoda hospitals. The Bulatko Pitia police have commenced extensive investigations into the incident. Now, the Department of Irrigation says that spill gates of 50 medium-scale reservoirs in the Anuradhapura district have been opened. The department added that water levels in the main reservoirs too have reached spill level.
Director of the Anuradhapura Irrigation Department stated that spill gates of several reservoirs have been opened. He added that the Tissavava and Abhayavava have reached spill level. Furthermore, 2 spill gates of the Mahakanadaravava in Mihintale have been opened by 1.5 feet and around 600 cubic feet of water is being released per second. The Irrigation Director of Anuradhapura added that 2 out of 6 spill gates of the Nachido Reservoir have been opened by 1.5 feet and 200 cubic feet of water is being released per second. Meanwhile, 4 spill gates of the Rajangana Reservoir have been opened. Assistant Engineer in charge of the Ingin Reservoir, Sudat Sampath Tenekun, states that 500 acres of paddy land have been inundated owing to the Oya overflowing due to the opening of spill gates. He stated that spill gates which were opened intermittently since Friday were kept open by Saturday and around 6,000 cubic feet of water were released per second. However, measures were taken to close all spill gates except for 2, reducing the release of water to 1,000 cubic feet of water per second. As a result, a large area of paddy land has been inundated. The Eluwan Kulma Manor main road in the Puttalam district have been inundated owing to the inclement weather condition. District Secretary of the Puttalam district, Kingsley Fernando, noted that water levels of the Daduroya and Mioya have increased and there is a low risk of flooding in the district. However, minor floods were reported from the Maya Kulame area in Shilau.
Meanwhile, the Met Department stated that showers or thunder showers may occur in several areas across the island in the afternoon or evening today.
Showers will occur at times in the northern, northwestern and north-central provinces. Thunder showers will develop at several places elsewhere during the afternoon or evening. There may be temporary localized strong winds during thunder showers. General public is kindly requested to take adequate precautions to minimize.
In some local news, the Government Information Department says that 12,030 rehabilitated former LTTE cadres have been already reintegrated into society. The Government Information Department also stated that a majority of the rehabilitated ex-cadres have been granted employment in both the public and private sectors. Accordingly, 666 have assumed duties at the Civil Defence Unit, 61 as teachers and 255 others under the various other posts in the public sector. Meanwhile, 502 of the rehabilitated former LTTE members have been sent for foreign employment, while 77 others are pursuing higher education opportunities.